Sorry, everyone. Okay, thank you. Better late than never.
I do apologise.
This was supposed to be a morning press conference, but now it's good afternoon. Down there. Croeso yn ôl fan yma. Vauxhall, welcome to the Vauxhall dealership. Our sponsors, thank you once again for the facilities and looking after everyone. Obviously, it's the press conference for the two games coming up against Bosnia Herzegovina in Cyprus, the Cardiff City Stadium. Chris will be available for one-to-ones after, so how that influences how the way you want to go. Who wants to go first?
Chris, no Joe Allen in that squad. How big of
I've got used to it, to be honest with you now. Not having, the players that everybody talks about as being the main boys, but we've never had them all together anyway, rarely. So I'm used to it. It's disappointing, but no, we've got replacements to come in. Confidence in those boys who are coming in to do a job for us, and they will. But listen, when you lose players of that calibre, of course, it's a disappointment, but got used to it in many ways. So we just got on with the job, and with the boys, they'll do the job for us, and we got on with it.
Yes, no manager wants to lose key players. The area you can most afford to carry a couple of injuries.
Well, I think we've got a lot of bodies in there, but we've mentioned Joe Allen and Aaron Ramsey. Without David Vaughan, without Andy Crofts. So there's 4 out of that midfield. 3 if we play with the 3 in there. But like I've just said, we've got other bodies as well, and one door closes for someone and another door opens up for someone else. So obviously you can see the squad, and there's 1 or 2 new ones in there. I'll give them a chance, but still very excited going into it. 2 huge games, and I'm happy with the squad we've got, and looking forward to it.
Were you tempted to pick Joe and just to sort of see if he could recover in time to be involved?
If there was a small possibility of that, then we would have, but he's not going to. We don't think that's going to happen, so we don't want to waste Joe's time, and we don't want to waste our own time. We're better off going with boys who are ready now, who can train every day with us, rather than keeping him with us and then the last 48 hours, we don't think he's anywhere near that anyway. So that's why we've decided against that.
Chris, reflections on Andorra. Last month had a few weeks to look at back in the game. Were you surprised with the negativity after the game? Because a win is a win.
No, exactly. Yeah, I think if it worked out that when we've played well and we've lost, but people say, but didn't they play well? Then I could understand it. What happened is we've lost, and that's what it's about. We're in the winning industry, and plus we got to go to. We know about the surface we played on, but the good thing is, that will be the same now for everybody else, so they'll have to deal with that. We're up against a team that, Andorra haven't got a great record, but previously they lost 2-0 at home to Holland, so we're going to go there and have it our own way and come out, and great if it works out. If we got an early goal, we're going in half time 1 or 2 up, then yeah, possibly we could have scored more goals if it was that type of game. But you've got to break these teams down, and even on a nice good grass pitch, it wouldn't have been easy. The fact that we played on the surface we did, and then in our eyes they get a real soft penalty, which is not in the script, so we had to show a lot of courage, and our players showed tremendous courage to overcome that, and kept going, and they kept going, and they got the just rewards. So, and you're only going to get 3 points, and it was a big 3 points for us, huge 3 points. So I was delighted with the players. I thought they were brilliant. We've played a lot better in terms of making chances, and passing the ball, but we couldn't do that. The pitch simply wouldn't let us do that. So we had to keep chipping away. We did that, and we got 3 points, and you're dead right. It's a win.
Having said that, were you surprised that some people and some fans saying you should go after that game?
No, I think the results don't lie. The 29th in the FIFA rankings, which is the highest we've been for 20 years. So I'm told, and we're 20th in UEFA ranking. So I thought, where are we meant to be? I don't know. Was I coming in after taking over a country that's repeatedly qualified for major tournaments? No. I don't know what the expectations are, to be honest with you, but I knew what this job entailed as soon as I walked through the door because of the nature of me getting it. So we win, it's got nothing to do with me, and we lose, it's got everything to do with me. But that's never worried me. It doesn't. I'm not bothered about that. And all I know is we've got a real good group of players, committed players. They're on the right road. I said 2 years ago we've got to climb the rankings. We've done that. We're still doing it. We've not finished yet. There's loads and loads of positives. Certain people will always concentrate on the negatives because I think they've said so much in the last 2 years. It's difficult for them to go back on that, and that's up to them. I'm not really bothered about them, to be honest with you. All I care about.
Win over some people.
I wouldn't even try to win them over, to be honest with you. I couldn't care a monkeys about them. I really couldn't. All I care about is the players, committed players. I care about our supporters who follow us at home, follow us away. They're the only people that matter to me. And that's what we concentrate on. Everything else outside is this noise that I don't really listen to.
We've got Bosnia next. Obviously, they're coming on the back of a shock defeat at home to Cyprus. How do you sort of assess them now and the group?
I think this will be a hard game. Bosnia will be a wounded animal, if you like, because they were expected to beat Cyprus. And they should have beaten Cyprus. It was one of those games where they completely dominated it, but they couldn't score. And they got done twice in the counter-attack. And hats off to Cyprus. We're a good team themselves. So I think Bosnia were expecting to come out with 3 points. They got 0. So they'll come to us knowing that they need a win. And they'll be expecting to win. They're a good team. They've come back from the World Cup. So they'll be a wounded animal, and they've just brought their captain back. So they'll be coming to us with a point to prove. So we know that, but they'll know as well that they won't be just rolling us over. We're going to be there, and we'll be an obstacle. At the very least, we'll be an obstacle, and a tough one. So, and we're going into it not even thinking about the Monday game. It's all about Friday. There'll be no talk about the game after Friday. It's all about Friday, getting the job done, continuing our good work, and that's what we're aiming to do. Before the Andorra game we're all on 0 points, and that's the good thing about it. At the start of the campaign, we're all on 0. We're all starting the same, so everybody's got a chance, and we've done ourselves a big favour with 3 points in the first game, and now the second game's coming against one of the fancy teams, and it's an opportunity to put a bit of distance between us and them, and as well, we played Bosnia 2 years ago in albeit a friendly match. We were beaten 2-0, so let's see how far we've come from then.
Emma Hughes and Jonathan Williams, because I think they picked up knocks. What do you know about that? They likely be ready for that Bosnia game?
I think, Johnny came on sub last night and ended up going off in the last couple of minutes after scoring the equaliser. I think more of a precaution. So we think Johnny thinks he'll be okay, and Emma as well. Clubs have got, and rightly so, we say the players, they don't belong to us. They're not obligated. They're contracted to the clubs, and they belong to the players. So the clubs will have their, they'll want to make sure they do their due diligence with the players in terms of their fitness before they let them come to us. But we think Emma should be okay also. Emma thinks he'll be okay, and we've got, obviously 9 days before the game. But we're hoping that both players will be fine.
Will you be watching Madrid's match tonight with your man?
We got this. This weekend is the weekend that all international managers hate. It's that last game before you meet. So yeah, I wish I could turn my phone off, if I'm honest with you, until we meet on Monday. But obviously I can't. And yeah, to be honest, I will. My heart will be in my mouth. And it's not just because it's Bailey. There's a lot of games this weekend. and I'll be looking at them all, hoping, fingers crossed, that we get a little bit of luck from the man upstairs, and he's smiling down on us, and we have no more bad luck.
When the draw was made for the groups, did you sort of look at it and realistically think that Bosnia were maybe the team that you needed to beat most, that they were maybe the rivals for second place in the group?
I think you've got to look up to Belgium. I think they're the most expensive international team on the planet, and they're the strongest, right? They're the top international team. And if you wanted to automatically qualify, then yeah, Bosnia are the targets, really. Israel will have, and Cyprus, they'll all have the same idea as us. So yeah, when you look at that, you think we've got to take some points off Bosnia. Points of everybody, but there's an opportunity here for us. And you can always, you never know. If they win the first game, Bosnia, they could come into this one maybe overconfident, but they've just had their fingers burned. And I know good teams, when that happens, they normally want to bounce back and prove themselves. So it'll be a tough challenge for us, it will. But I think it's a game that it's a game we can win. I believe we can. So we're looking forward to it.
Okay, any more questions, or can we move on to the one-to-one interviews? Okay, thank you. Well, thank you. We can conduct all the interviews with this backdrop.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
All right, mate. Thank you.
Thank you.